Okay, Basti, documentation.
Hello?
Wait.
PAWS?
Sige, hindi muna. Yeah.
Philippine Animal.
Ito na muna tayo.
Sapa?
Welfare. Anong W welfare?
Philippine Animal Welfare Society.
Wala na pala parking. Video kita pababa. Ito yung edit ko para nagbablog.
Iyan, mag-ano ka muna. Itsura nito mukhang malamok. So,
Hello. We are here at PAWS. Ha!
Okay, go.
Halika na.
We're here.
At the Philippine Animal Welfare
Basti.
Society.
Okay,
Ano?
go.
We are here at
Hello,
PAWS. Hello, I'm Basti and we are here at PAWS. Ba't nga ito padala
pwede mo i-video. Kasi hindi ko matansya yung traffic eh.
Kawawa. Ano?
Punta ka doon.
Sir. Hello, I'm Basti and we are here at PAWS, the Philippine Animal Welfare Society. It was founded...
Again, welfare. Again, ready, set, go.
Hello, I'm Basti and we are here at PAWS, the Philippine Animal Welfare Society. It was founded in 1954. Let's look around. Oh, look at the kitty cats. Isa tulog. Wala mo ka, puro pusa. Makita mo, may...
Inboard siya?
Makawawa.
Kawawa siya.
Hi! Good afternoon.
Ba't ganyan mata?
Say hi to Miss Sharon.
Hello.
Sharon, this is Andy. She'll be giving you the tour. Tapos if need ng interview, I'll be doing. Parang birthday namin.
Oo nga eh.
Thank you.
Ito din.
Ano?
Donations.
Bakit yung mga pusa
Donations.
Kasi we have more cats kasi. And most
Here you go.
people, thank you. Most people would actually be coming here donating dogs. Ano, iniisip yung dogs. So, that's the reason why we... Sharon
Wait,
Yap.
sorry. One, two, three, go.
Yeah, I'm Sharon Yap po. I'm the Education and Campaigns Officer for PAWS and one of our newest volunteers under Humane Education team, Andy. So, she'll be touring you.
Hello.
So, sige po. Then, feel free to take all the photos that you need for the project and then interview na lang later after the tour.
Hi, Andy!
Hello. Okay, so I'll be giving you the tour lang. We can start over here so that we don't go all the way back down because there are areas there, but I'll just talk about it from a distance.
Okay. Here.
How did you...
Hi, Andy, go.
Hi, Andy. How did you decide to be a volunteer?
So I actually go to school nearby, and then I heard about it online. And kasi I've always been a big fan of like mga stray cats and whatnot, and I loved petting them. And I felt like doing something like this was more concrete, and really being able to do something for the animals was, it felt good to help out them. So yun, yeah, it was what really helped me decide to try volunteering here. So yeah, to start off our tour, we can go here muna. We'll start in the areas that don't have the animals quite yet. So.
Sa'yo, mommy.
So down there, sa tabi ng guardhouse, that's the isolation area. So the isolation area is where we keep the animals that have highly contagious diseases. So that might be parvo or distemper. So while they're being treated and until they can be put with other dogs, they have to, or other cats, they have to stay there talaga. So it's really like yung mga airborne, yung mga ganun.
How do you get those?
Go to Basti.
Tanong mo, where do they get the dogs with diseases?
Where do you get the dogs?
Where?
Yun yung sinabi ko.
Where? Okay.
Where did you get the dogs with diseases?
So all of the animals here are rescues. So typically they like bagong rescue sila, and then pag tinetest ng vet namin and they find out that they have it, they have to make sure that they are isolated because given nga that they're highly contagious, we have to make sure that it doesn't go to any of our other animals here. But yeah, so that general area, the one with the steps, that's the amphitheater. So this whole big section, you can walk the dogs here. So yung mga volunteers namin, when they want to walk the dogs nga, they go here. We always remind our volunteers to bring newspapers so that they can clean up after themselves para hindi naman mahirap para sa mga caretakers namin. This is the doggy park. So the doggy park is where the caretakers, they open the dog runs and they let the dogs stay here muna so they can have some breathing time without a leash so they can run around freely and interact. Ito naman, there's the Kabalikat area. So Kabalikat is PAWS's community program. So in this, it's basically the trap neuter release program of PAWS. So they have partner communities like for example Marikina, and they every now and then they'll take all of the community cats, so yung mga roaming lang, and then they'll have them spayed and neutered. So that, and then return them back to their respective communities. So, you know, yung mga cats that you see that are typically well fed by the community, like there are people who are assigned to feed the cats or to take care of them. So those are their kind of partner communities. And so they just make sure that they're neutered and spayed so that it's for their health and so that they aren't reproducing at a massive rate. So yeah, so this is there. And then if you look up there, that is PAWS's memorial wall. It's not to be confused with the columbarium. There are no real dead animals like stored there. However, it is like you pay, I believe, $500 a year to have your pet memorialized there. So it's both a fundraising project and a way for you to remember your past pets. So if you want to have your pets put there, so any pets that you might have had before that have passed away, you can come here and visit. So especially,
We have a pet that passed away. So
Parvo.
Yeah.
1 month lang sa amin. Then 5
Tiendesitos kasi binilin eh. I wonder
Actually,
who.
that's why we thought of this project because we bought a dog from Tiendesitos.
Yeah.
Lasted us a month.
Yun na kasi base mo kwento
Okay.
kasi wala kang mic eh.
Oo nga, di pala ako yung may project. Ay, kwento mo kay Andy kung ano yung... So, kwento mo kay Andy ko.
So we had a dog named the Brown.
Okay.
We bought him from
From a
Tiendesitas.
shop in Pasig.
From a shop in Pasig. Then he didn't even last 1 month till he died to parvovirus.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's like a big problem then. Like a lot of people sell animals. Tas kawawa din yung mga breeded dogs, yung mga like the breeder dogs, they're always super overworked. I know that one of our doctor dogs, she was rescued from a dumpster. Tas dati siyang breeder dog then. Yeah, but then now she's doing very well. But yes. She's a Chihuahua, I believe.
Mami Chihuahua na lang
Yeah.
bilhin natin.
But yeah, and so there's lots of dogs here to adopt. So we'll go through all of the animal areas, but this is just another storage area. As you can see, there are a lot of shelter cats. So these are the ferals. So we have feral cats that aren't up for adoption. So the ones with collars, they're usually the ones that roam around the office. They are being fed and that they like to stay with the, yung mga office members namin, yung mga taga-admin. So this is just a storage area, so we can keep going. So this is the visitors area. When people have their animals spayed and neutered, they wait here for them to be done. And then, let's go up.
Okay.
So this naman is the MPH. A lot of the humane education seminars are held here. And then they also have meetings with Attorney Anna here inside. So this is the office naman pa, where our office workers stay. And a lot of the office cats stay then. This is also where volunteers sort of give their direct animal care form to like select which areas they want to be helping out in. But yes. So this first area, it will get a little loud, but this is the dog run 1. Yeah. So dog run 1, ito yung mga adoptable dogs namin na very big personalities. So sila yung mas hyper na dogs natin. So a lot of them are rescues. So you see yung mga may breeds, si Chip yung Labrador, tapos si Beta yung parang medyo border collie mix, tapos si Chance yung mga Chow Chow slight. So nagaling sila sa Pogo Hub, abandoned Pogo Hub. So there was a raid last year in a pogo hub, and it was completely abandoned by its workers, and they had left behind over 20 dogs, a bunch of cats, and a tortoise that we actually have in the shelter right now. So, yes. I forgot exactly where. Basta nasa probinsya.
Yeah, probinsya. Akala ko yung dito.
Yeah. And then, if you see sa likod, if you see behind the cages, that is the canine recovery area. So this is where the dogs that have gotten injured, either in a fight with another dog or are currently being medicated, they stay there. So, just to complete their medication and like, yes. They're barking, but that's just because they're not familiar, but they're all very friendly dogs. So in PAWS, we have a color code for their collars. So as you notice, they're all wearing blue. So blue meaning that they are friendly and that they can be pet. Of course, some of them have some triggers that you might want to avoid, like yung mga iba, sudden movements, nakakatakot sila, or the red one, that means that they're typically not to be touched. They're not comfortable with human beings. So that's Zelda. She's not okay with being pet by human beings, pero okay lang siya with other dogs. So, as long as you leave her alone, she'll leave you alone. Everyone else naman, as you can see, as they're interacting with other volunteers, very friendly.
Still alive.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yes, everyone here right now is a volunteer. So, yeah, some of the rescue stories are here. Like, for example, yung hawak niya si Kiki and si Pumi. Na-rescue sila kasi they were gonna be turned into Azucena. They were gonna be cooked in a certain barangay, but then they were rescued kasi na-report nga. And then they came here. Grabe, mami. So this is, over here naman, this is Dog Run 2.
Yan.
So sa Dog Run 2, these are the more shy dogs, or the ones that take a little bit more time to warm up to people. However, they're also very friendly then. So yes, they're very friendly. So, like for example, let's say we're older then, we'll talk about them more. Here na lang. Because they're loud.
Ito, Okiti room.
Yes. So, this Andeng is
Mami si Papa.
he is a recent rescue. He's actually from the canine quarantine. So he rescued himself. He came up here sa PAWS mismo. And so they took him.
Grabe.
Yes. So, he's
Rescued himself.
yeah, he rescued himself. So galing siya sa baba. And he came here. Friendly siya. The only thing is nga, he's in the canine quarantine kasi hindi pa siya kapon. Kasi nag-vaccinate lang siya recently. So yes, this is Andeng. Okay, so here. So,
Commute siya papunta.
yes. Ito naman, this is the feline quarantine. So this is where we keep yung mga cats that have been that were only recently rescued. So they're either awaiting their vaccines or they're awaiting their spay and neuter. Pero yung nasa left side na yon, some of them are FIV positive. FIV naman is it's basically for FIV, FLV. Some of the cats here have it. Of course, it makes them immunocompromised, so they're more likely to get sick. And when they get sick, they get very sick. However,
Nakakahawa.
FIV is only nakakahawa to other cats, but only via saliva and blood, and like the same way HIV is transmissible. So, mga FIV cats naman, they're all still very happy-go-lucky cats and very active naman sila. The only impact talaga is you really have to make sure that they are well taken care of, because if they get sick nga, they get very sick. Tas yung mga iba, they're just waiting for their vaccines and their spay neuter. Ito naman, this is so these are the cattery catenary areas. So they're connected by this bridge so that they can go back and forth. So this is the indoor version, this is the outdoor version. So indoor catenary, outdoor catenary, then indoor cattery and outdoor cattery. So the difference is yung mga catenary, it's with the cats that were rescued as kittens or grew up in foster care. So, they're the younger cats nga talaga. Tas yung cattery naman, this is where the cats that are more fully grown adults na, or they were rescued as cats, or the kittenry cats that have gotten older na go to. So yes, these are all adoptable. So everyone from Dog Run 1, Dog Run 2, and this area is also adoptable.
Bilit tayo ng pets.
Adapt nga eh.
Mami, hindi. Adopt tayo ng pet, mami.
And then,
Oo.
that is, I think, is that Earth Star?
Ano yan? Gusto niyo magpaano?
Yes. Yes, that's Earth Star. Mabait yun. As you see,
Grabe.
these are some of the cats then. So this is the connected area. It's Vernon. Yes. And then,
Spin lahat.
they're all puspin, yes.
Puspin pala, puspin.
Yes, so puspin is
Dapat mo, oh.
Is the puspin,
Nakalabas pa,
ano siya, endemic lang sa atin? Like,
Yeah.
tayo lang ba ito?
They're the local,
Basti.
I believe.
What kind of breed is the puspin?
What kind of breed is the puspin?
So, the puspins are typically just yung busang Pinoy. And so, they're just the local cats that we
Sabi ko
have.
talaga gusto
Some of
ko.
them may have like blood of other cats or mixed. But typically, these are just the kind of strays that we have and the kind of cats that are naturally born here. Yeah, that is, who's this? Si Vicky. And then, they're all quite friendly. Some of them are asleep lang. So we can go here so that I can show you the other areas muna before we go sa likod. Anding!
Papa.
Anding!
Oh my God. Sumulan sa akin.
Very excitable lang si Andy.
Grabe.
But you don't have to worry, he doesn't.
Wait lang, hugas lang ako. Uy.
This is
Mami, pwede lang Mami,
this is one of our tourist cats. He likes to roam around whenever people are here.
Ba't pala may mga cats na like...
They're the feral cats. So they're the cats that don't typically do well in enclosures. So they're the ones that are really accustomed already to being outdoors. So they're the ones that they stay here naman. They're like, for example, si CQ, feral siya, pero he stays within the PAWS vicinity and he likes to, yun nga, greet the visitors as well as the office workers and the like.
So
But
wala
yeah.
na kayong kittens dito kasi
We have kittens but only a few and they are kept in isolation because yun nga, kittens are very prone to getting sick. And so we have to make sure that they don't get sick because since they're so the cattery annex. So that's just the extension of the cattery. We can look inside again when we're going back around, but that's where some of the cats are housed then. So this is the People's Park. We can also walk dogs here. Although beyond this point, we don't walk the dogs na kasi nandun na yung mga special needs cats namin. And so we want to make sure that, of course, they're not feeling too scared or affected by anything. Oh, CQ, why are you there? Ito yung canine quarantine. So the canine quarantine is where we keep the recently rescued dogs. So like Andeng, for example, since hindi pa siya kapon, of course he can't be put with the other dog area. So he's kept here muna. So we have some dogs here that are awaiting their vaccinations, or some of them that are still being socialized. So yung mga medyo aggressive pa right now, stay here muna. So yes, some of the Pogo dogs are also still here.
How often are dogs adopted?
How often are dogs adopted?
It really depends. Unfortunately, it's not the most consistent. However, in the last month, we had, I think, around 4 adoptions. So we had a bunch of dogs that were adopted. So how the turnover works is that, so when a dog from a dog run area is adopted, we can finally introduce some of the dogs from the recovery area or from the quarantine there. So if you notice there was a dog named Stormy. She used to be in the dog canine recovery and now she graduated na, so she's in Dog Run 1. So yeah, we don't mga less than 10 adoptions kami every month, but then
Like 10 adoptions, 10 dogs lang yun.
or less usually. So we'll have, I know that last month kasi we had one cat adoption. This month we had one cat adoption, and then last month we had a couple dogs that were adopted. But typically it doesn't go beyond the 10 mark. Because having puppies and like yung mga dogs na may breed talaga, which is why unfortunately a lot of the Pogo dogs were already adopted. But we're hoping more people adopt yung mga aspirants.
Laki niyo, Papa. Papa niyo, yung quarantine.
Here naman, this is the feline sick bay. So the feline sick bay is the same as the canine recovery, where some cats go to receive their medication. So where they get some of their medications or if they're wounded, so that they have time to recover. So this is a restricted area. Volunteers typically can't go here unless they are permitted to by our caretakers and our office. So for example, see Watson, dati siya yung Watson cat ng UP Town Center. But then
Oh my gosh, ganyan siya.
but then the thing is, yun nga, he got really old and he was getting bullied na by other community cats. So they decided that it would be better for him to come here so that he can.
Sick ba siya?
Right now, yes. So they're trying to treat him
Daming
so
alam
that he can be better. So
Grabe,
yeah, some of them
may
are
for UP Town.
being medicated.
Pero may bago na ngayon.
Yeah, there's a new Watson class.
new
Yeah,
cat in town.
yeah, there's a new Watson cat.
Yun ang bully sa kanya to
Yeah.
get his position there.
So this is the feline special needs. So this is the area where we typically keep cats that have special needs. So either they only have one eye or they're tripods, so they only have like 3 legs or ganon. But also some of these special need cats are the ones that get bullied in bigger groups. So yung mga medyo socially anxious na cats din. So for example, Cornelia, as you can see, she has a cataract in one eye, and I believe she is missing her other one. Si JL naman, pag nasistress siya sa malaking groups of cats, he goes bald. So that's why he's here, so that he does not get stressed. And then, yeah, and then this one naman, the tortie you see over here, that's Therese. She is one of the oldest, if not the oldest cat in PAWS right now. She's 14, and she's been with the shelter for 12 years. So we do hope that someone adopts her for her twilight years. But yeah, she's very malambing if you go inside, and so she's still a very deserving candidate for adoption.
Napadap natin. Gusto mo?
Ito naman, this is the cats with kidney problems. So as the name suggests, cats with kidney problems. So they may have some issue grooming themselves, and some of them are a little older.
Dami.
So they're in here lang. So like for example, Heath is in there. Then that's why their fur might look a little bit more scraggly or a little dirtier. So yeah, another thing that we do in PAWS, if you notice, some of the cats, if their tongue is out a lot, it's because some of their teeth are missing. Because when their teeth begin to rot, our vets have them removed so that they can eat painlessly. Because otherwise, hindi sila kakain kasi masakit nga yung bibig nila. But yeah. So yeah, that's one of our other feral cats. Yeah.
Daming
Ano
kitties.
pangalan?
I believe his name's Smokey. Yes. So this is our Mojo's ward. So this is the area where we keep our adoptable FIV positive cats. So when people adopt them, we just have to make sure that they either don't have any other cats or only have FIV positive cats, or they have the capacity to keep them separate. So again, they're still very friendly and the like. So as you can see, this is Sila Shadow, Stone Rock, and whatnot. They're all just relaxing here. Yes, and then this is Poggy. This is Poggy's corner. This is where we keep our tortoise.
Ang pangalan niya po.
Yes, P-O-G-E-E. So a lot of the Pogo dogs, if you've noticed, all of our Pogo dogs are kind of named after games or the Pogo hub itself. So Poggy is Poggy. So we have like Chip, for example, we had a dog named Jackpot,
Poggy talaga.
Bingo, Spade, Dice, all of the like. So yes, he's very big.
Where are the
He
other
likes-
turtles?
Yes.
Adapt ko na yan.
Si ano?
Yan, Papa, adopt na natin.
Sino yung girl na ano sa
1-year-old pa lang, matagal pa
I'm
yan.
not super sure.
Tarlac? Sino yun?
Sulcata.
Sino yan yung...
May sulcata binibenta sa pet shop, ganyan kaliit.
Oh,
But yes.
Wag mo bilhin doon, ha?
Sulcata.
And then so, if you
Papa,
see-
bilhin na lang natin.
Pwede mo
Papa, bilhin na natin.
So yes, these are some of the other cats. They're all just roaming naman. So ito naman, this is the caretaker's quarters. So these are where our caretakers stay to rest and eat, just so that they, have time to themselves. So given that, ay nako. Yeah. Very curious sila.
Grabe! Lahat sila! Grabe! Grabe! Nabi-feel mo talaga yung barks nila ang lakas.
Okay, so this is just the Cattery Annex to end the tour. Yeah, it's like yeah, most of them are okay. We just have to make sure we watch out for their temperaments because sometimes after a while they're like, okay,
Mommy.
don't touch me.
There's one dog that's like,
Yeah, so some of them meow. We
Like, stop
volunteers, we try to cut their nails every now and then. The caretakers also do that. And so, yes. So, parang di pa dahil.
Kasi sa varsity yun, ang raming sawa. Hindi nga ahas sawa nga.
So yes, this is...
parang anaconda na sa.
Papakain doon.
So don't touch this cage. This is Lawson. He was rescued from Vertis North. He was in a recent video that PAWS released. They found him, he had blood coming out of his genitals, so they found that he had TVT. I believe it's a type of tumor. So they're fundraising for him currently to get him some chemotherapy so that he can recover well. But he's very sweet. So ito naman yung mga cats sa Cattery Annex. So some of them are rescued, some of them were taken from other areas. For example, si Eagle, yung malaking pusa na to, galing siyang Ateneo. So
Ateneo.
I believe as a kitten, he snuck into one of the trap and release cages. And so they took him back here because he was too young to be spayed. And his gender apparently is a man for others because he is an Atenean cat. So yeah. So yeah, these are our cats in our areas.
Taba!
Plus, ito is the clinic. So this is where our vet sort of checks on all of the animals and also the animals that are coming here for their neutering. And then we have the surgery room, which is, as it says, for surgery. But if we have 2 vets at a time, because we usually only have 1, but when we have 2 vets, we are able to use the clinic as a second surgery room. So yeah. Given that, this is also just the newspaper that people use to pick up the poop when they walk dogs. And then this is just, yun nga, back to the beginning where we started. So yeah, with that, that's the end of the tour. That's all of the places in PAWS. So if you guys have any other questions, do feel free to ask them.
I think we'll do the interview with Miss Sarah.
With Miss Sha. Okay. I will call her.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
Andy.
no problem pa. I'll call Miss Sha.
Thank you.
Takulagan! Takulagan!
May treat sila.
Sila nagkataon kasi gusto nila may pamansin sa kanila, mag-work sa kanila.
Nag-away na nga yung iba dun.
Papa?
Ay, patulong.
Papa, pwede bilhin na tayong turtle dito?
Not for adoption siya.
No, hanap ng turtle.
Hindi tayo pwedeng bumili, di ba? Adapt nga, don't shop.
Okay. Okay,
Rescue lang,
adopt.
rescue.
Adapt, don't shop. Parang mas gusto ko yung mga pusa.
We can, saan mas gusto? Doon na lang para mas quiet.
Hi, I'm Basti and I'm
Ay, Sharon, ganun.
Hi, Miss Sharon. I'm Basti and I'm from MIIS. I'm grade 5A. Halika na.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello, my
Hi,
name is
Basti.
Basti.
Hindi, sabi mo, hello, Miss Sharon.
Hello, Miss Sharon. My name is Basti.
Hi, Basti. Good afternoon.
Here is my interview. Can you tell me what PAWS does to help animals and how it
Basti,
started?
maybe we can ask her first what's her name and what does she do.
Okay.
Miss Sharon, what do you do for PAWS?
Hello,
Si
Miss
Miss Sharon,
Sharon.
what do you do for PAWS?
Go.
Instead of this one.
Hindi, after
yan,
that.
after yan.
Tanong mo muna kung sino siya.
May
Baba
Sharon,
mo ni Yap.
alam niyo na pangalan yun eh. May Sharon.
Papa, alam ko na pangalan niya eh.
May
Oh, what do you
Sharon.
do?
What do you for?
Okay. Hello, my name is Basti. Miss Sharon, can you tell me what PAWS does to help animals and how it started?
PAWS was founded way back in 1954. So it's our 70th anniversary last year. And then what we do, basically we're strong with lobbying. So lobbying is when we try to improve the laws or create laws in the country to improve the welfare of the animals. So PAWS was the one who lobbied for the Animal Welfare Act. And the Philippines is the first country in Southeast Asia to have an anti-cruelty law for animals.
Okay. Miss Sharon, what do you do for PAWS?
Yeah, I'm basically the education and campaigns officer. So I do student interviews because we believe na yung students like you are the future of animal welfare. So we try to educate as many people as we can. And then I also handle the TNVR program of PAWS. TNVR or Kabalikat. It's our trap, neuter, vaccinate program so that stray cats would actually be neutered to control their population. So we partner with communities.
Okay.
And then I also do humane education seminars. So I go to schools, I go to local government units, and get invited to some events to talk about animal welfare.
Okay. Why is it important for people to adopt pets instead of buying them from pet stores?
Currently, we have 12 million strays in the country. And most of these strays actually came from pet owners who failed to have their pets spayed and neutered and we release into the streets. And sadly, they sometimes cause certain diseases like rabies. I'm sure you've heard in the news that there's a lot of rabies cases. So if people would be adopting, there would be more shelters like us who can rescue. So if you have adopt, we have a space at the shelter so we can take in another animal to rescue. So it would lessen the stray animals. Plus, all the shelters, we have our dogs and cats spayed and neutered. So if you're getting a pet, you're ensured that they're already healthy, they have complete vaccinations, and that they will not give you any sickness if you bring them home.
Okay. What are the most important things people need to know about taking care of pets?
Dogs in particular, dogs are not guard dogs. They should be part of your family. They should not be left in the garage, tied out 24/7, but they should be taken care of. So they will guard you with their lives, even if they're not trained to be guard dogs. That's how loyal they are. So we should treat them as family members. If we're migrating, if we're moving, we should always plan ahead and think of bringing them with us instead of just leaving them.
Okay. How can kids like me promote responsible pet ownership in our community?
You start at home. So instead of your mom or your dad feeding your pets, you should be the one feeding them. You should set an example. You should be the one taking care of them. You should be the one giving them bath. So we've always said that because some parents actually do not allow their kids to have pets. There have been studies that kids who were given pets at a younger age and when they're guided properly, they actually grow up to be more responsible adults.
Okay.
You have pets back?
No.
No pets.
Fish though.
Fish.
Three.
May isa pa.
What should new pet owners do to make sure their pets stay healthy and happy?
First of all, they have to research.
Okay.
You mentioned that you had the fish. or you also want a turtle. So before getting a pet, you have to take into consideration that it's a lifetime commitment. So you research how long do they live. Are you ready for that long-term commitment with them to take care of them? Because unlike you, they will be forever babies. You will be independent when you reach a certain age. But for these animals that you'll be taking in, they'll be dependent on you for the rest of their lives.
Okay. Thank you for answering my interview.
Thank you. Thank you for the treats for the humans and for the cats.
Binasa ako sa'yo, bakit pang cats lang? Gusto ko dapat may pang Thank you, Miss Sharon.
Grabe, ang dami kong kagat.
Let me know how I can donate.
We have naman sa website, we have the GCash and we have the, I think it's the one QR code wherein any bank, basta QR code. And then, you can
bakit
send...
ko magtanong, how can we donate or other people donate? Sayang ipopost din natin. Ready sa Gumas.
How-
Wait, okay. Hi, Miss Sharon.
Hi, Miss Sharon. How can we and other people donate here?
You can check our website, that's paws.org.ph. So you can donate monetary for the benefit of the shelter animals. You can also donate in kind, food and other grooming materials for the shelter animals. And then you can also volunteer. So that's donating your time at the shelter.
Okay.
Thank you.
As for the social media, tsaka yung address, how can they visit? Go.
They need to, pag-visit, di ba, parang
Schedule.
How can other people visit and donate?
visit na lang.
How can other people visit and donate?
How can other people visit and donate here?
They can again go to our website at paws.org.ph and then schedule. This is since we're very much undermanned, this is to ensure that a staff or a volunteer will be assigned to you and then accommodate you when you arrive.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, say thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye agad.
Yung hindi, edit mo na lang. Pero pwedeng ganyan kabata, nagdo-donate.
Yes po.
Nag-volunteer.
As long as meron pong parents consent. We actually have two types of volunteers kasi. It's the regular volunteers and yung mga one-day volunteering. So for one-day volunteering, so yun, by schedule lang. And then we have actually meron kaming mga kindergarten, parang field trip nila. Tapos they read to the shelter animals. That's our project called.
Read.
So, reading. So, aside from nare-rehabilitate yung mga dogs kasi they get used to people reading to them, different voices, the kids are also helped na they are not scared na pag nagkamali sila, magagalit sa kanila. So, they build confidence na, sige, read. Pero in between the cage naman. So, upo lang sila dun sa labas. Yun. Tapos, yung mga kids as old as him, they do cleaning. So, walis-walis dito. They do feeding. So, but basically, mas na-enjoy nila yung reading. Kasi yun, magkatabi sila. But outside the cage, of course.
Pag mga teenagers, parang si Andy.
Yeah.
Parang pwede rin one day.
Si Andy kasi is a regular volunteer na. So, she attended the volunteer orientation. So, they have to attend the volunteer orientation kasi there are a lot of misconception about po. So, yan. If they do the tour, if biglang may nagtanong, at least they can answer na.
So, talagang dapat may commitment din.
They're required to be here at least 8 hours a month. So, but these girls, they are actually exceeding. These are top volunteers that we have.
Feeling ko nga they just love it.
More than, yung required is 8 hours a month. If you multiply that by 12, wala pang 100 hours, I think, or almost 100. But these girls, they started lang some of them started in August, some of them started in October. Nasa 200 hours na sila during the January. We have, kasi pag January, we have the Thanksgiving para naman ma-recognize yung work ng volunteers. And they're among the top 20 na awardees na top volunteers.
Kasi yung dapat sa universities,
We have YFA, Youth for Animals, in the universities also. Pero kaka-launch pa lang niya. So, hopefully, marami pang ibang universities to sign up.
Parang gawad kalinga, pero like, how many pets do you have?
Ako, personally,
How many pets do you have?
I have 17 dogs and 8 cats.
In your home?
Yes.
Gano'n ka laki yung bahay mo?
Not that big.
Ang laki
But
na
we
kasama
share
dyan.
the room with them.
Mansion.
No, it's the typical lang na house that we have. Pero they stay indoors kasi. So, bawat area may dogs, may
Toy
cats.
dog? Or like,
No, most are aspens. Some of them rescued from here.
Oh my God.
If you remember si Benji from April, si Benji was the one with scalded paw. He was posted on SOCMED and interviewed din sa news. I was the one who adopted him. So,
how is he
yun.
now?
Okay na. Problem with him, medyo seloso. So, yun.
Ang rami mo.
Social media pala.
It's PAWS Philippines. We're both on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, and X ba yun? It used to be Twitter eh. Yeah.
Okay siya kasi parang feeling ko therapeutic eh.
Mami narinig.
Diba?
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Kitty cat.
Halika na.
I just realized
That there are 12 million stray dogs and cats in the Philippines.
that there are 12 million stray dogs and cats in the Philippines.
And just a few dog and cat care centers that can take care of them.
And just a few centers na lang.
And there are just a few pet centers that can take care of them.
So the mission
So the mission,
the mission can be the mission can be anywhere from creation of a whole center for those who can really think big, or maybe and as small as adopting and taking care and donating. Go.
hindi ko na remember.
And the mission can be as big,
And the mission can be as big as
creation of new centers,
creation of new centers,
or as small as
or as small as
adopting and donating, donating.
Adopting, donating, and volunteering.
adopting, donating, and volunteering.
Adopting a dog from a center, donating food, pet food.
Adopting, donating, and volunteering. Or as small as
Or as small as adopting, donating, and volunteering to pet centers.
So I guess I hope I learned a lot, and I hope you did too.
I learned a lot, and I hope you did too.
Bye.
Bye.
Again, this is Basti Madrid reporting from PAWS.
Again, this is Basti Madrid reporting from PAWS.
From Philippine Animal Welfare
From Philippine Animal Welfare
Society.
Society.
Again, this is Basti Madrid.
Again, this is Basti Madrid reporting from Philippine Animal Welfare Philippine Animal Welfare Society.
Sa'yo mo hindi reporting, documenting. Again, this is Basti Madrid.
And again, this is Basti Madrid documenting from Again, this is Basti documenting from PAWS. Philippine Animal Welfare Society. Bye.